Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Always Shipper in the new refined Zock. Like I said in the test drive, it seems to have a pretty good set of weapons. It has some decent combo abilities, a heavy attack that is done completely standing still, so best probably applied to downed or stunned enemies. And also no dodge roll, which I'm usually okay with that. I'm usually a defender of things like that because I do think dodge rolls are good. They're very useful for getting out of stun locks and what have you if you time it right. But I don't think they're 100% necessary. But that usually is the case when I'm talking about things in a lower cost. At 600, especially the way 600 is now with all sorts of really capable mobile suits, that starts to sound a little dicey. So we'll see how Shipper does with it, but so far so good. Landed some good damage here and there. Still alive after a couple of circles around the Arctic base track. So yeah, it's off to a good start. I'm also not sure what those things sticking off the back are. Maybe there's some kind of like underwater sensor array, sonar or something. But they kind of look like bunny ears from this angle, which, you know, nothing wrong with that either. But just kind of, yeah, like I said before, I feel like Kunio Okawara's design style for Zogaks, like around the early 90s, just got kind of odd. Like, it kind of worked out some of the, you know, kinks in the design that made it look more like just a weird crab monster, made it look more humanoid, and I kind of like the crabby bits. That counter kind of surprised me, because I was expecting the Zaku to be the one that Shipper caught, but no, apparently the silver bullet swung on him too. So, okay, the auxiliary power did just kick in, as you can tell by the fact that took a shot, you know, pretty directly, and survived at 500 health. Unfortunately, auxiliary power only lasts for about 10-15 seconds. So, yeah. Still, let Shipper get a good little bit of extra damage in before getting blown up, so definitely serves a purpose. Of course, it also has the active guard level 2, so I believe it does get a temporary buff if you... I forget if that's the one that gives you a temporary buff when you soak some damage, or if it's just a little bit more efficient. You may need active guard Kai to get the damage up. Okay, I think the other refined Zock managed to stop the heavy with the build stun from the chain explosions. I don't think it was the only thing aiming at Shipper, but yeah. Let's see, and that is. Man, I'm not even sure what that is, and I think it might be the. Is it the... No, I don't think it's the Zaku 3 Psychomute. No, it's one of the DJ variants. There's so many DJs at this point, I'm having a little trouble keeping them apart. But, well, there's a Marasai. That's pretty easy to make out. There's still just the one of that. Though I believe there should be a slightly different Titans test team version. So, they're basically more or less kind of a counterpart to the high mobility Garibaldi Beta. Because that's where that MS in Action set from long ago came from. It put the Titans colors on the standard Garibaldi and Marasai in a set. And to be honest, since the Marasai in that line comes out looking kind of waxy, that actually was good, because it's the base Marasai, yeah, just the plastic is just that little bit of translucent that kind of looks wrong on toy and model plastic sometimes. But the Titans Marasai just does not have that problem. Has a different problem, which I've probably blathered about before, but basically due to bad plastic formulation, the titanium white separates from its pigments, so it ends up looking dusty and the colors look just a little bit more drab. Which, yeah, it was a shame, but I'm glad that after years of searching for that at, you know, eBay prices, I managed to get it for like... I think less than 50. Because, yeah, that was Yeah, that was amongst my MS and Action Grails for a very long time, just because those colors are really nice. Let's see. 72.95 to 78.35. I have now announced the scores, so they will change. Heavy attack. Okay, hit it with the backhand, and just 13k for the backhand. Okay, that is one of the support versions of the DJ. I forget. Is the Luo a support? He squeaked? I'm not sure. But, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, it is just the standard active guard that soaks power for you. Unfortunately, did not have enough hit points to withstand that, even though the boost did not overheat. And there was just kind of no way out of that, because nothing they were trying to do to Shipper was going to do over 1,000 damage, which is what activates auxiliary power. You have to take a kill shot that would do more than 1,000 damage, and it will leave you at 500 with, super boosted defense for like I said, 10-15 seconds. And let's see, Shipper tackled probably wisely, because that Marsai looked like it was about to try and take a swing with its bayonet, and ultimately did. Number 5 got the kill. But let's see. But yeah, I like the beam shower weapon in the chest. It is not bad. It's more of a shotgun than uncharged than like one of the beam scatter guns or something like that. But I feel like uncharged, both charged and uncharged, it has more range than otherwise it would have. Okay, that was a really good hit. The Silver Bullet tried to swing, missed, and pulled back through the swipe of the heavy attack. So that was good timing. But you can definitely see the difference in terms of it's DJ Assault Package, I think, isn't it? But yeah, you can definitely see the difference between hitting a general as a raid and hitting a support, because it was about almost 3 times the damage on that swipe when it hit the support. Yeah, of course that. Also, I have a feeling that the Silver Bullet has much higher melee defense just as a general thing. So between those two things, yeah, enormous disparity in the kind of damage you can do. There's that DJ though, and yeah, sometimes I forget that the Assault Package and the Luo type are 2 different things, but they very much are. The Luo is a raid with heavy attack. But, okay, that's the one I ran like last week or earlier this week. I don't know what time is anymore. Fire in which we burn, but other than that, I got nothing. And good idea. That was a great place to use active guard and make sure, to stay alive in the last 5 seconds of the match to make sure they got the win. Actually, it looks better than I remember it looking last night, so okay. Either way, Shipper did great. 4290 out of 14,9,000. 6-3 and 150,000 damage. Very, very nice. Thank you for sending this my way, Shipper. I really appreciate it. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. So, I believe the G-Quux showing in the US is about this time next week. I think tickets are on sale now. So keep an eye out for that. And also, just as a warning, the Gundam channel on YouTube did just put out a new 15-second trailer for it, with what is kind of a major spoiler for the setting if you have managed to not catch it yet. But I kind of have a feeling that by the time of the showing next week, I'm probably going to stop worrying about spoilers quite so much and how I talk about it in these videos. Because, yeah, there's just things sneaking into the advertising and merchandise for some of the more spoilery characters. So I feel like once everybody's had a chance to actually see the movie, there's not a lot of point in my trying to avoid spoilers, because Bandai sure isn't.